They've been begging me to do a live. They claim it's going to increase my viewership, blah, blah, blah. I don't know that I believe them, but I'm going to do one real quick. So yeah, one night I was driving. Now I had gotten my son some Timberlands for Christmas a few years ago. He never caught on to him. He never wore them. So I was looking for somebody who could fit him and who might like him, and I thought about my niece. So I put him in the trunk of the car, and I was thinking, okay, at the end of the night, I'm gonna go past her house and give them to her. I had already told her about them and that they were coming. So I'm working, and at some point, I get some passengers. They fill up my car, three people, and they needed to use the trunk. So they put their stuff in the trunk, no problem. I think I got out of the car to help them put the stuff in, but in my mind, I was thinking they can get that stuff out by themselves. It's three people. So we pull up to their destination, and I'm watching in the rearview mirror. The trunk is up. There's a little split between the trunk and where you can see out. So I'm watching these people take their stuff out, and I see them pick up the box, the Timberland box, the big green box, Timberland with the little tree on it. So I jump out my car and I go back around there, and I snatched it from the guy, and I said thank you. And he said, oh, my bad, I thought that was mine. I said, how the fuck you think it's yours? You ain't coming here with no Timberland box. You was trying to steal my shit, and that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? So they gave me no resistance at all. They were just basically hoping I wasn't going to notice. So since then, I always go to the back of the car, to the trunk, to supervise, if not help. I go to supervise the unloading of the car. And what I learned is that's good for several reasons. If you have a lady back there who's loading or unloading, I always go to help the lady because that's the way I was, brought up. But also because I've learned if you make a woman, especially a smaller woman, have to load the car, they heave it up on there, and they will they will scratch up the back bumper. The same thing when they're unloading. Also, there's a thing where they will load it wrong and then say, oh, there's not enough room back here. There's enough room. You just don't know how to put it in. So anyway, I'm going to come on here and do a live periodically. Hopefully I didn't say anything that's gonna get this thrown off, because they love to, my stories are too real for them.